on a daily basis, our customers will call us or come in and let us know that they're hearing something abnormal. They've got a check engine light on in their dash. Something's not working right or something's not sounding right on their vehicle. And, of course, that's why they come in, so we can figure that out. Well, today, a customer came in and they said, boy, we're just hearing something like my car is just fixing to take off. It sounds like an airplane. And so we went for a test drive, and what we found out is the hub bearing, which is what I'm holding in my hands right now. The hub bearing went bad. I'm going to hold it up to the microphone so you can hear the sound that it's making. Now, that's the bad one. That's the one that we pulled off the vehicle. Now, here's the new one. This is what we're going to reinstall. Now, listen to this. I'll get my rings from hitting it. Silence. It's nice, and it's not even rough. On this one right here, it's kind of rough, and you can hear that sound. This one, nice and smooth. You see this wire pigtail that it's got on the back side of it. This is the ABS sensor for this particular wheel. Now, back in the 70s and 80s and before that, you know, you didn't have a hub assembly. What you had is a packable bearing. You would pull the wheel off, pull the hub out, and you had two bearings that you could get in there and you could clean and repack and then put a new seal in it, and away you went. You also didn't have to deal with the ABS sensor component of it. But the newer cars, most all cars nowadays have ABS on them, and so a lot of them, the ABS control or the ABS sensor is located in the hub assembly, and so that obviously makes it more expensive because it's an electronic piece that's in the hub as well, and you're getting the whole assembly. So anyway, they've made cars nowadays where they're quite a bit more expensive to work on. You've got to be up on the training. You've got to be up on what the changes are that they're trying to do. And here at Main Street Service Center, we send our guys to school on a regular basis to keep up with the latest and greatest things that are going on. Anyway, let me show you where this goes. So right here, this is where this ABS, where this hub bearing is going to go. This wire is going to come out of its keeper right here. It's going to go in through here. You can see the three bolts, and it's going to bolt in these three holes right here. And then you see my technician's got the brake caliper pulled up out of the way, out of harm's way from getting any danger. We have real good access and look at the axle assembly. This is a CV axle. Most people have heard of the CV axles or CV joints. That's what this is right here. This is a tie rod end. And so this goes on part of the suspension, and but in order to get the hub and bearing out, you have to get all that stuff out of your way. So that's what we're going to be replacing today. If you've got any questions, if your vehicle sounds like an airplane whenever you're driving down the street, and especially one test to do is if you make sure that nobody's coming or nobody's behind you, but as you're driving down the street, you can kind of pitch your car from left to right, and if that sound changes, that's an indication of a bearing. Now, you do have bearings in the transmission, but it is rare that those bearings go bad and make the type of noise that one right there was making, but it does happen. So what we do in order to confirm the diagnosis, we put it up in the air with it in gear while the wheel's running, and then use a stethoscope like they use at the doctor's office, except for ours has, instead of having that little round cup on it, ours has a rod, just a straight rod, and so we can pinpoint specific areas on the vehicle and listen very closely to what's going on. And so while the wheels are turning, the technician is here with his stethoscope, listening to the bearings and seeing, is it this bearing, is it the inner bearing on the transmission, or is it the bearing on the other side? So that's what we do to confirm it. And so once we install this, we'll go for a road test to make sure it doesn't sound like it's ready to take off at the airport anymore. If you've got any questions or problems going on with your car, we'd love to take care of that. We're at 620 Goblin Drive. You can give us a call at 741-4252. Have a great day.
See our ad in names and numbers.
Hi, I'm Aletha. I'm the produce manager here at Nature's Wonders, and Michelle was talking about shopping locally, shopping small stores. This is a great place to shop, and we now have produce that will be good for everybody. We've got everything here. I have over 90 different items, and they're all organic, so it's really nice to be able to come in to a store, know that what you're buying is good quality, healthy, good for you, not sprayed with pesticides, not sprayed with herbicides. Really encourage you to come by. I know a lot of people, I'll see them come through and they'll just kind of walk right past produce because I think they're afraid of pricing. If you will come through and look at my pricing, you will see that I'm very competitive. Just come in, take a look, shop our stores. We also have a brand new item. It's made by the Chickasaw Indians in Texas, and it's a juice made with nothing but the juice. This one has beets, apples, lime and ginger. Cold pressed, excellent juice. Come by and get some. Thanks.
Harness Boots and Shoes in downtown Harrison remains the leader in the most popular and durable footwear for women, men, and children. For the ladies, Harness Boots and Shoes features a wide variety of Birkenstocks and Birkenstock socks, plus winter boots from Merrell and Mucks, as well as Twisted X and short boots. For you men, Harness Boots and Shoes brings you the best variety in the area for work, dress, and casual wear, including brands such as Justin, Double H, Rocky, Georgia, and Wolverine. And the boys and girls have a wide selection to browse through too. Harness Boots and Shoes with outstanding customer service matched with layaway and free gift wrapping all year round. Ensures a shopping experience that will bring you back time and time again. Harness Boots and Shoes, 870-741-5750, or come on down and look for the Big Red Boot on the square at downtown Harrison.
Hi, I'm Mark Mitzler from Mitzler's Furniture and Appliances. Got a new year here, 2018. We just wanted to remind you some stuff. We've got the Consumer Advantage Program. We always like to explain lots of things on that, not just sell you something, but explain what we do, why we do it. We've got a great selection of furniture and appliances. We want you to remember that. We're here in the middle of some of our upholstered furniture. We sell Best Chair. We do a little bit of catnapper, but we've got a great selection of sofas with recliners, glider rockers. We do a lot of lift chairs. You can do electric or non-electric. We have sectionals. We've got a lot of stuff coming in. It won't be long. People will hopefully get tax refunds, and they spend those. We want you to remember us when you do that, because we've got a lot of great things and we're always here to save you money. In fact, we want to thank folks. We got voted, I guess, a reader's poll from the Harrison Daily Times was #1 furniture store in Harrison. We really appreciate that. We do strive to do that. We try to provide a quality product at a great price. We don't do really cheap, low-end stuff. That's not what we do. We would rather sell you something good and not make much money on it. I know there's a lot of new things going on this year. We've got a new furniture store going to show up at the mall, and I believe it's Sofa City, and that's fine. I love that because they sell Best Chair, and that way you're going to be able to see how much money we actually have been saving you on Best Chair. Best Chair is a great product. It's made in Indiana. It's made of real boards, no particle board, no cardboard. It comes in about 800 colors of fabrics. But again, we're kind of excited about that. Just remember that we are here south of town, and we're going to save you a lot of money. We want to run and look at a couple appliances real quick and talk about those too. Here we are with some of our appliances. This particular box is a 28 cubic foot black stainless. It's called the Showcase. It has the door-in-door. This is all metal cooling, but you can reach in here and get condiments without opening up the whole fridge. It's actually what's called the 4-door. This is, again, metal cooling. This can be freezer or refrigerator on this particular drawer. You know, crushed cubed ice water in the door. You know, $41.99 MSRP, $36.88. I mentioned this box because there's some sales on it out there right now. The box stores are actually running this box for $26.98. It is in their current sale flyer for $26.98. Here's what we keep trying to tell people. You can buy this box from me for $2,099, $2,100. That's a $500 savings over the sale price of the chain stores. We have many more deals like that. We have this available in a 3-door, and I've been doing that for $13.99, and it is on sale at $18.99 in the current circular, which is $500 again that you will save by buying it here. Plus, we're in the county, so your sales tax is cheaper here than it is in the city. And you've got us on your side after you buy something. If you have a problem, you have us to help fight a manufacturer. You don't get that with the chain stores. Also, we've got a Samsung 26 cubic foot stainless steel side-by-side. It's a real nice box. $799. Crushed cubed ice water in the door. I've only got 8 of those left. So you want to come and get those. Everybody's been in. It's been cold. But if you want to reduce some appliances, now's the time. We've got a great selection of stoves. We have dishwashers, your microwave hoods. We've got cooktops, wall ovens. We've got a great selection and many brands of washers and dryers. Speed Queen is my favorite. We do a lot of Speed Queen business. Everyone really likes Speed Queen. If you will Google in Harrison, what's the best washer and dryer, you're going to find that people are saying Speed Queen, and it's available here. It's a great product, made in the United States. We can tell you all about that. If you want cheap laundry, I've got some cheap laundry coming in that's going to be a pretty good washer and dryer for cheap laundry. But again, good and cheap doesn't go together. Again, part of that is consumer advantage. We're going to tell you the truth about stuff. You decide what you want and what you can afford. But we're always going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you everything I know, good or bad, about an appliance or good or bad about furniture. You can decide what you want. And that way you've made the decision. We're never going to force anything on you. Please come see us. We're located 2 miles south of Harrison on Highway 7 South. Phone number's 870-365-3900. We're here from 9 to 5 weekdays and from 9 to noon on Saturdays. And as always, we appreciate your business.
Hey man, you help me get this new thing I found back here? Fine, man. Man, this huge box looks like furniture or something coming from Tokyo.
Wow.
Tokyo? Yeah.
That's not down.
I think it'll be okay.
What's in it?
I don't know.
I will be safe behind the Shark multi-surface floor cleaner. Ah! Retail savings, but not safe from Godzilla. Ah! The monster will never find me behind this designer luggage. Ah! I didn't even get to pack my bag! All this running makes me thirsty. Ah, so refreshing. No, no! Feet, don't fail me now!
I'm so glad Godzilla left us alone so we can focus on all this great furniture and all these great products we have to bring our customers.
It's really time to relax, Joey.
It is, isn't it?
Godzilla was not harmed in the making of this commercial. Only my integrity from the way I run.
Every once in a while, a vehicle stops running good. The check engine light may come on or even start flashing, and a customer will notice a lack of power or cutting out, a missing type effect. And so today at Main Street Service Center, we're working on a Lincoln Town Car. Customer came in, and this is what we found. I'm holding right here the coil, one of the coils that we pulled out, and one of the new coils that we're fixing to put in. Just wanted to show those side by side, and then also show a couple of the spark plugs that we pulled out, and the new spark plug that we're going to put in. And of course, you can see a huge difference. This one actually is the one where the coil was actually bad. You can see how it's been running exceptionally hot. And then this one right here, again, it's not running, it's not burning well. It's in really rough shape. And so, and then this is the new one, and we're going to put that one in. So, some vehicles have they have a coil per cylinder, and then others have two coils, that run, it's a V6, so it's got, 3 coils of 2, and then you've got others that have 1 coil that runs everything. But on this car, it does have 8 individual coils, and whenever they don't have a mileage interval of when, quote unquote, they need to be replaced. It's not 80,000 or 100,000 or 120 or whatever. It's just whenever they go out, that's when they need to be replaced. Now, you can replace them individually, one at a time. However, it's been our experience whenever you replace them one at a time, you're basically just shooting yourself in the foot, because the others are fixing to fail. It's almost a given. So if you have if you've got a coil that's gone bad and you replace one of them, it might go a week, it might go a month, it might go 3 months, and then there's another one going to go out. Then you've got to go figure out, okay, well, which one is it this time? And the cycle just continues to go. So there's a lot of time that's invested in doing them one at a time, as opposed to whenever one of them fails, it's again been our experience, just replace them all, because you're fixing to replace them all one way or the other, your convenience or the car's failure. But this vehicle came in, it's got, I think, about 125,000 miles on it. The spark plugs on this vehicle are supposed to be changed at 100,000, and the coils, again, they've lasted until now. And it's possible that the reason that the coils failed on this one at this mileage is because the spark plugs did not get replaced in time. It's possible that if they would have been replaced in time, that it wouldn't have been as hard for them to get that spark to and from the spark plug in order to keep it going. So the coils may have lasted a little bit longer, or possibly taking them out of the car whenever the spark plugs were being replaced at 100,000 would have damaged them then. It's possible. They're electronic components. After 100,000 miles, they've been really hot, they've been really cold, they've done a lot. So, if you've got the money to invest, again, doing it on your time frame as opposed to doing it on the car's time frame, changing your spark plugs and coils at 100,000 miles would definitely be a good preventative maintenance thing to do. We're also, you can see this vehicle doesn't look like it's had a whole lot of preventative maintenance in its lifetime. The throttle body is extremely dirty, and we're going to clean that out. We're also going to do a fuel injection service on it. What that means is we're going to hook up a machine to it that's going to put a chemical through the injection system. It's going to clean out the injectors to make sure that they're real nice and clean, that they're spraying now in a real fine mist instead of dribbling into the cylinders. It's going to pick up fuel economy, performance. Whenever you start the car after a fuel injection service, it's like, wow, you've just done a tune-up on the fuel system. So if you're having any type of drivability issue, maybe a check engine light's come on your vehicle, maybe you don't have the power you used to have, or if that check engine light is blinking, that's definitely more serious of an issue. Give us a call, 741-4252, or come by and see us at 620 Goblin Drive. We'll be happy to visit with you and talk to you about your options on vehicle repair.
See our ad in names and numbers.
From the makers of the best-selling Yamaha Grizzly and Kodiak 700 comes the all-new Kodiak 450, the world's only midsize ATV with Yamaha-proven off-road capability, all-day comfort, and confidence-inspired performance. The all-new Kodiak 450, starting at just $59.99.